Today's comparison is going to be all about the Jujube Super Bee versus the Bogg Bag. Oh my gosh, it's hard to get both of these bags in the frame because they're both really nice big bags. And these are both bags that I used a lot during the summertime. So I thought it would be a good comparison today to show you the two bags and give you my 2 cents and which one I have ended up liking more. I know that summer is officially over and it is fall, but in a lot of places it's still pretty warm. In fact, we are actually going to California in a couple weeks and we are planning to go to the beach. So even though it's fall, I hope that this information is helpful for you. Now, I have shown the Jujube Super Bee on my channel before, but this is my first time showing the Bogg Bag. So let me just give you a quick rundown of this bag. You can see the logo right there in the corner. It says Bogg. This bag is really cool because it's kind of like, I would describe it as like Crocs material. It's kind of like a rubber, hard rubber, and then it has a really strong base on the bottom. You can see this kind of zigzag design here to kind of keep it off the ground. I did, like I said, use it this summer, so let me show you. There is some like wear, I don't know if you can see that very well, on the corners. And obviously it's a really big bag. Something that does make it cool is it has these little holes here, and that's actually where you can attach the 2 accessories that come with the bag. The first one is this small little pouch here, and then the next one, I actually have it filled up with lots of different like sunscreen and sunglasses and stuff. But you can see here are the little pieces that you use to kind of push into those holes, and it just attaches that way. I have seen some people attach this on the outside of the bag. I don't prefer to do that. I like it to be on the inside just in case some of the pieces pop out or something and it falls off. But I have seen people do that where if they really totally fill up the interior, they will attach these little pouches onto the outside. So I guess that is an option. But those 2 pieces are kind of the only organization of the bag. The rest of it is just really nice, big, open space. It is nice and easy to clean. You can just take like a hose or something and spray it down with water and be good to go. There is no closure on the top, so anything you put in here is accessible, but also things could potentially fall out. It does have a really strong base, like I mentioned, so it's not a bag that's gonna flop over very easily. One thing I will note about this is the handles. They are the same kind of rubbery material, and this is kind of how they look at all times. And I have struggled a little bit with getting the handles sometimes in the right position. Sometimes it turns. You can see the handle turns and then it kind of looks ski-wampy like that. So you kind of have to get used to figuring that out. And then I wish the drop length was just like a tiny bit longer since it is such a wide bag. It's like really high up underneath your arm, and so if you have this packed really full, it's kind of hard to carry over your shoulder this way, and I just end up kind of carrying it down by my side. But also I think if the handles were any longer, it would look even more kind of silly how they just kind of flop out and sit this way. So this is a new bag that I have tried this year for pool, beach kind of travel stuff. Normally what I use is a Jujube Super Bee, and here is the brand new Donatella Sweet Shop 2.0 print that will be coming out very soon this month. Let me just show you. Really, really fun, exciting pattern. And it's fun to have in a Super Bee because you can really see the whole print really well. Cute little zipper pull, and the inside I think is awesome. It's this beautiful kind of lavender purple color with the like heart and crossbones and Donatella in there. So yeah, this is a really cute print that I just received from Jujube. The very first Super Bee I purchased was actually this one right here because I just find that the vibes are great for the beach, the pool, and I love that the dark colors hide wear and dirt really easily. Similarly to the Bogg Bag, it's very easy to clean, but it's just different because I can actually throw this whole entire thing into the washing machine, which is so nice because then it comes out smelling great and like new. And then there's also like a fun print on the inside of this bag as well. This is from their Chromatics, and it's just a really beautiful kind of aqua blue color. The inside is just a really nice kind of champagne lining there. What's nice about Jujube is you do get all these different color options. There's tons of choices on their website. So if this is too much print for you, then there's definitely something, you know, more subtle like this. You have more of a simple kind of pattern, but especially for like the pool and the beach and you're wanting to have fun, the patterns are really awesome and vibrant. I believe that the Bogg Bag only comes in 2 colors. I think it comes in like a darker blue and then this kind of coral color, which is a really beautiful color. But you only get a couple options with the Bogg Bag, whereas with the Super Bee, you get lots of different color options. Now, like I was talking about with the handles, I really love the drop length on the Super Bee. It's a really nice drop length and I find it very comfortable to wear on my shoulder, even when this bag is fully packed. And obviously the handles are nice and just kind of fall down to the sides instead of kind of sticking out like the Bogg Bag here. The Bogg Bag is very like a stiff, sturdy bag. It's gonna stand up on its own. Whereas the Super Bee is something where it is a more like floppy, soft bag. So you can stuff this full. I have found that like towels and stuff on the base of the bag kind of help it to stand up on its own. And I've never had an issue with it really falling over a whole lot. But if it does fall over, the nice thing is you do have a zippered closure, so everything is nice and secure inside of the Jujube Super Bee. You also have some outer pockets that you don't get with the Bogg Bag, so let me actually grab this darker print here. It might be easier to see. There's a zippered pocket right in the middle. Depending on which version you get, this one goes about halfway. This original one that I very first bought goes all the way down, but I think that they changed that so that you could put your phone in here, have it more easily accessible with a shorter pocket. And then you have 2 slip pockets that do go all the way down on both sides. They are insulated pockets, so something like your water bottle, that's a 24-ounce Awala water bottle. That fits into that pocket perfectly, so you could have 2 water bottles in there. And then on the back, this is where I usually put wet stuff, wet clothes or shoes or anything that I want kind of separate from the bag. There's a back pocket right here. It has a snap closure. And that is the perfect place to have stuff that's kind of more like either sandy or dirty, separate from the interior, where I usually keep all my towels and sunscreen and all of that stuff. On the interior of the Jujube Super Bee, you have 2 mesh pockets. They're nice, big, roomy pockets. And then on this side, you do have a zippered pocket. So that'd be a great place to throw in like a wallet or something that you want to keep more secure back there. And then you also get a key clip, which is really nice to throw your keys onto. On the newer Super Bees, they are adding D-rings to the sides here so that you could add some sort of messenger strap. I love that option, so that if it is really nice and full and you want to wear it crossbody, instead of having something on your shoulder that may easily slip off, I love that they've added those D-rings for you. Now, on the older version, you do still get a loop here. So I have added a messenger strap before to this bag, just using this loop, even though there is no D-ring. But it is nice that they have added the D-rings now just to make it a little more simple for you. With the Bogg Bag, there is no option for putting on some sort of crossbody. Your only way to carry it is going to be these 2 handles here on the top. It looks like a really cool, durable option, and I do feel like it has held up pretty well. There's just like a little bit of wear and tear here on the base of the bag. But like I said, I've had this Super Bee for years. I think this is one of the first Jujube bags I actually ever bought. And I'm just kind of looking at the corner wear here, and it's really not much at all. I mean, I love that I can just throw this into the washing machine, and you can see even the white parts still look really nice and white. So I would say even though the Jujube Super Bee is like more of a fabric material, it's still gonna be very nice and durable for you in the long run. The best thing I will say about the Super Bee is the weight of the bag. It's so lightweight. So when you're stuffing this bag full of towels and food and swimsuits and sunscreen, the bag itself weighs hardly anything. And so I love that it's just such an easy, lightweight option, so you're only carrying the weight of your items. The Bogg Bag, I was worried that it was going to be heavy and a little bit cumbersome, which I'm not gonna lie, it is. By itself, it doesn't feel too bad, nothing compared to the Super Bee. It is heavier than the Super Bee, but when I fill it all up and I'm carrying this around, I do feel like it's kind of a cumbersome bag to carry to the pool and the beach. I have used it for just like putting in the back of my car and putting items in, let's say for like soccer, karate, different sports and things for my kids. And I do like having it in the back of my car as kind of a car bag, just because it won't tip over very easily. It's something that I can just go into my car for the items that I need. But for lugging this around at the beach and stuff, personally, I would rather take the Super Bee just because it is so lightweight and comfortable to wear. Now, I did mention we're going to California in a couple weeks to go to the beach, and we are flying there. So I do want to bring some sort of beach bag, but obviously taking this on a plane is not gonna really be an option for me. And so for traveling, you really can't beat the Super Bee. I will have like a regular carry-on backpack, and then this I will be able to fold up really small and nicely and lay it kind of flat into my suitcase, and it hardly takes up any room. So if you are planning to use these bags for travel, the Super Bee is definitely your way to go. Okay, I thought the easiest way to show you the capacity of both bags and what they can hold is going to be just kind of stuffing them with towels. So I do have some pool towels, and then if I run out, I do just have some regular bath towels as well. So let's start out with the Bogg bag and see how many we can fit. First of all, like I mentioned, it's kind of hard to get them both in the frame here. Looks like the Jujube Super Bee and the Bogg bag are very similar in size. Looks like the Super Bee is a little bit wider. Looks like it's a tiny bit taller. Let's look at kind of the drop length of the handles here. It looks like the Jujube Super Bee just has a little bit of a longer drop length. Also, it's not stuffed right now, so it's like skinnier, whereas the Bogg bag really holds its shape there. That's what they look like side by side, similar in size. Okay, let's pack up the Bogg. All right, I have 5 beach towels kind of folded up that I will put in. And I still have room at the top, and then I do have some room on the side here as well. So actually, I'm gonna take this pouch that has all of those sunscreen options and sunglasses and stuff and put it on the side there to fill that space up. And then I think I can fit a few more towels here at the very top. Okay, like I mentioned, just kind of a regular bath towel. And if I really squish that down, I could probably fit one more. Okay, it's kind of sticking up over the top there, but if I needed to, that could definitely fit. 5 pool towels and then 2 bath towels, so 7 towels total. Now, let's take this stuff out and see how it fits into the Super Bee. Looks like the Super Bee is filling up a little bit faster here. The nice thing about the Super Bee though is I can squish all this down and then zip it closed. So that is nice and stuffed all in there. I fit all the towels. I did not put in this case here, but I believe that it would fit in this back pocket space here on the back. Yeah, that fits fine in there, and I can still snap that closed. So they do hold similar amounts. I will say that you had a little more space in the Bogg bag width-wise. With all the towels in there, I could not fit anything on the side like I did in the Bogg bag, but you do have that extra big pocket on the back of the Super Bee where I was able to fit those items. So I would say they fit similar things, but again, you do have these front pockets here that I could still utilize on the Super Bee, and then this front pocket here for like my cell phone and stuff. Now that the Super Bee is packed full, you can see that it will stand up on its own. Let me show you the width of it now that it's fully packed compared to Mr. Bogg. I think it will just come down to what your needs are and what your style is. The winner for me personally is going to be the Jujube Super Bee, just because it's lightweight, it's more comfortable for me, and it's much easier to travel with. If you have any questions about these bags, please let me know down in the comments below. I'd be happy to answer those for you. Be sure you are subscribed to my channel because I'm doing tons of different comparisons this month for Bagtoberfest, so you don't want to miss any of that. There's going to be giveaways at the end of the month as well. Anyways, I hope this comparison was helpful for you and give you some insight as to which bag would work best for your family. I will see you guys very soon in my next comparison for Bagtoberfest. See you guys.